Welcome everybody to another episode of Latifs Inspired. Right, I'm still on this low carb lifestyle. This dish has inspired me from this keto sort of low carb diet to eat more vegetables, etc. So rather, I'm not eating any rice, potatoes and bread. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to eat cauliflowers with this. Now check this out. Look at that. Amazing cauliflowers, cherry tomatoes and some chicken. Now this is a few different techniques I've made this dish with, so you're going to have to watch the full recipe in order to understand the concept. Now the chicken has been marinated, pan fried and then cooked into the curry, and guess what, so has these amazing cauliflowers. Now if you enjoy cauliflowers, you're going to fall in love with this, and if you hate cauliflowers, you're also going to fall in love with this. If you follow my recipe, my techniques, you're going to be blown away, I promise you. So I've talked up this dish and I know you're going to enjoy it. You're going to have to watch this recipe till the end, and I can't wait to taste this. My mouth is watering. Beautiful. Right, all my ingredients are ready. I'm going to use this lovely cauliflower, and look at that, it's chicken thighs, my favorite cut. Spices, everything's ready. Let's start cooking this amazing dish. Beautiful. So I've got my florets nice and ready. I love cauliflowers. Now this is a two-step. I'm going to sort of spice this up, cook this first and then recook it again in the curry. Just make sure you like, share and subscribe. Really appreciate when you hit the like button. It helps the video push up the algorithm. I'm going to use some oil to marinate this. You can use cooking oil. I'm just using some olive oil over here. So about 2 tablespoons. Put some spices in. About 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And some salt. About half a teaspoon. Give this all a mix. So there you go. Cauliflower's all spiced up, ready to be pan fried. Right now for the chicken, originally I had 1 kg of chicken, so there's about 5 thighs here. I left 2 out, it's going to be too much. So this is probably about 700 grams of chicken. Same thing, turmeric, about 1 or just half a teaspoon of turmeric powder is perfectly fine. 1 teaspoon of chili powder, salt, half a teaspoon, couple of tablespoons of oil of choice if you wish, and just give this a mix. Beautiful. So the chicken's been thoroughly mixed, and ideally put a cling film and stick it in the fridge for about a good 30 minutes. It would help the chicken taste more lovely, but I'm going to start cooking shortly. So let's start cooking. Bismillah, turn the gas on. I'm going to use some coconut oil, 4 tablespoons. Beautiful. When the oil's heated up, I'm going to get these spiced cauliflowers. Look at that. Wonderful looking, yeah? I just want a nice golden colour on these. So all you amazing home chefs, look at that. This is how you want your cauliflowers, with a lovely little char. Fantastic. Now this has been cooking for about 5 minutes. Now I want this strong flavour in the cauliflower. So this is going to be lovely. 5 minutes done, and now I'm just going to remove it. There you go, the cooked cauliflowers. You can just eat this like that. Now onto the same oil, the marinated chicken. Beautiful. So let this cook. I'm going to cook about 6-7 minutes, up to 8 minutes aside. Now don't start moving or start flipping the chicken. Once it's got that sort of browning, it would automatically be easier for us to flip. And if you just do it now, it's going to start ripping the chicken, which we don't want. So let this chicken cook. Put the gas to a medium. And this is going to take about 7 to 8 minutes. We're going to cook one side and then we're going to cook the other side on a medium gas, not on a high, sorry, medium gas. And we'll come back to it shortly. Now let's give it a flip. Bismillah. Yep, that comes off. Let me show you this side. Look at that. I want the chicken to be proper cooked. There you go. Now let's cook this side for about 7 to 8 minutes again. Amazing, chefs. Now the chicken has been good cooking on this side for about 6 to 7 minutes. Let me show you. Voila. Look at that. Beautiful. So that's been a medium gas. Now that's nearly cooked, and we're going to finally cook it, finish off cooking it in the curry. Beautiful. There you go. Look at that. Amazing chicken. You can just have this chicken on its own, I tell you. That's how gorgeous this is, I promise you. Right. Gas is on a low, on the same cooking oil. We're going to add garlic. If you know my cooking, you know I love garlic. So that's 1 tablespoon times 2. This is grated ginger, 1 tablespoon. This is 1 onion, about this size, just cut up. That's about a cup of onions. Bismillah. Now salt, about 1 teaspoon. This is equivalent to about half, so that's 1 teaspoon there, guys. Give this a good mix. All that flavour at the bottom. Let's crank up the heat to a medium, not a medium high. And these onions takes about 8 to 10 minutes to cook. Come back to it in a few minutes. Right, put some hot water to deglaze the pan. This would help the onions soften up. It smells so fragrant and aromatic already. So the onion's been cooking for a good 5 minutes now. Right, the onions have been softening up wonderfully. The oil has risen to the top. Now for these amazing spices. Half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. That's 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. This is mild Madras curry powder, 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of ground coriander powder. 1 tablespoon of tomato puree. And 1 teaspoon extra hot chili powder. Now if you like it Madras strength, add about 2–2.5 teaspoons for this amount. If you like it vindaloo, add about 3 to 4 teaspoons. However, I like it medium with a spice to it. So this should be sufficient. Beautiful. So when the spices hit the oil, spices can get damp. So it just sits in those packets forever and ever. So make sure you hit it in the oil like this and then add a drizzle of water so it doesn't get that bitter taste. So I'm going to brune the spices on a sort of low heat for a good few minutes. This brings out the flavour of the masala. Now if you enjoy what I do, guys, make sure to like the video. I really appreciate it. Right, the masala's been cooking away for a few minutes, about 4 to 5 minutes to be fair. The oil has separated. If you follow these techniques, you're going to have the most delicious curry, I promise you. You're going to have to do it this way, no other way. Chicken goes in, beautiful. Those amazing cauliflowers. I've actually been nibbling on these. Now I should make a recipe just like this. I tell you, this is like beautiful. I always enjoy it like this. Cauliflower, broccoli. I need to eat more cauliflower and broccoli anyway. That's why I've come up with this dish for this keto inspired lifestyle. Now if you don't like gravy, if you like proper Boona style, don't add any water. However, I like with a bit of sauce. Some boiling water, about 1 cup or half a cup to be fair. There you go. Now this is going to become a nice thick gravy. Put the lid on. Right chefs, it's been a few minutes since I've added the water. Now I'm adding some cherry tomatoes. You can just use normal tomatoes if you wish. I just find that this looks pretty and I love the flavour of cherry tomato in the summer. About 10 or 12. Green chilies, about 5 or 6. Kasoori methi, about a good tablespoon. Garam masala, about half a teaspoon. Put the lid on. The curry is going to be ready in about 6 to 8 minutes on this medium-low gas. Right, let's have a look. Wow. Look at that. Hungry, guys? Cauliflower chicken curry. If you enjoy what I do, make sure you like the video, appreciate it, and go in the comment section and give me some feedback. Oh, look at that. The garam masala, the Kasoori methi, those cherry tomatoes, cauliflowers. Let's look at the cauliflowers. Yo, I love cauliflower. People who don't like cauliflower, if you try this method, then you're going to start loving curry. Some coriander to garnish. Fantastic. Now I'll put it on a low heat. Put the lid on. Just a few more minutes and then it'll be ready. Now all you home chefs, this is ready. One of the most beautiful looking curries on the channel so far. Right, for the moment of truth. Now let's taste this. I'm gonna have to show you this amazing cauliflower. I'm in love with this cauliflower. Look at that. Beautiful, eh? Now let's taste the cauliflower. Bismillah. Wow. Subhanallah. Delicious. This is top box. Wow. Chicken. So much flavor in the chicken. When it was pan fried, added to the curry, chicken's very flavorful. I love it. Thigh piece. Very flavorful, very tasty. Wow. Finger looking good. Really happy with this. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this at home. And make sure to like, share and subscribe. Let me enjoy my meal. Delicious.